Hello everybody from Plant Reviews. Today it's 12th of September, so late summer, and I'm talking today about one of my favorite flowers, the California poppy, or also known by the scientific name of Escholzia californica, and in particular this is the variety called Orange King. The California poppy is a species in the family Papaveraceae, in the Papaveraceae, in the poppy family, and is also called golden poppy or California sunlight or cup of gold due to the cup-shaped flowers, as you can see, and the very bright color yellow-orange, indeed golden yellow, or it's a shade of orange that is very close to yellow. And this plant is native to western USA and Mexico. The plant is cultivated mainly as ornamental plant, and it is one of the plants that has the longest blooming season of all the plants I have. It is from mid-spring to mid-autumn, in particular from April to October. So this is a plant that really can put a show in your garden. At least in England, in Kent, where I live, this plant flowers for 6 months a year. The flowers are, as you can see, are showy, cup-shaped with 4 petals, and the usual color is orange-yellow. However, some other varieties are bright yellow, but also pink and red and white varieties are known, as well as some other varieties with frilled petals and double petals. It is a plant that is also used as food, as garnish by Native Americans, and it is the official state flower of California since 1903. This is a perennial plant in many countries, like here in Kent I have these plants from about 3 years. However, it is an annual plant in colder zones, and it grows about 20 up to 150 centimeters tall. But when it grows 150 centimeters tall, it's not really a tall plant, but actually this plant kind of moves from the base, basically expands, growing in length. As you can see, can reach considerable length. Indeed, 150 centimeters is the stem, but it actually basically grows horizontally. The plant is not only incredible for the absolutely gorgeous flowers, but it has also a very nice foliage. You can see the leaves are glaucous green, very finely divided, kind of similar to a very fine parsley, and it is an absolutely gorgeous plant even in winter when it's not in bloom, because the leaves are absolutely stunning, both for the color and for the shape, in my opinion. The buds, as you can see, they open up with this small disc at the bottom, and what will be the petals are still green, and then they this green, this is a basically a cover of the petals that basically will be lost when the petals open up. The plant bear flowers that are solitary over long stems, as you can see, and the petals are 4, and they range in size from 4 to 10 centimeters. These ones are pretty small. However, the same plants earlier in spring and summer had much bigger flowers. The plant, as I said, in my condition, bears flowers from April to October. So here in Kent is a very long blooming season for a plant. The peculiarity of the flowers is that these flowers close at night or in cloudy weather. Indeed, actually now it's getting a bit cloudy, and they are starting a little bit to close at the moment. The fruit is a very slender capsule, and it is pretty long. and contains the seeds. In particular, let's see if I can find some. Oh, perfect. This is a capsule that contains the seed. Basically, when you collect it, you have to be sure to take the capsule from the base, otherwise it will split open and basically spread the seeds all over. So basically you collect it like this, and I'll show you what happens on my paper. Basically, when you put it on the paper, the capsule splits open and release the seeds of the California poppy. The California poppy seeds are basically very easy to germinate. In my condition, I basically just throw them in the garden, and small plants basically start basically germinating all over. Indeed, this plant is a little bit invasive in my condition, and however, I'm so much in love with this plant that I don't mind really to have a few more plants around. So what I will do with these seeds is just putting them back in the garden, where they can find some more space and fill up a little bit this area that is quite bare at the moment. In this area where I was mostly growing tulips, that obviously now I've gone. Talking about again this plant is a plant that it's really easy to grow. As I said, you just need to put the seeds. You can buy the seeds very easily in garden centers or online, but really any garden center has California poppy seeds. Every garden center I have come around, they always have California poppy seeds. Obviously, this is one of the most beautiful and most robust plants you can have in your garden. Really, I would say is kill proof. Probably it's very difficult to kill this plant, and this plant is also absolutely easy to germinate. If you want to go on the safe side, give the area that you want to plant the California poppy in a good work it out, and give a good weeding. It's very important because the seeds need sun to germinate. They can adapt really even in suboptimal condition, but if you really want to go on the safe side, if you live for example in areas that are a little bit colder or a little bit wetter, I would probably suggest give a very good weeding and work out the ground in order that it is the compost is quite fine, and you just spread around the seeds of the California poppy and cover them with a couple of millimeters of compost. In this way they will germinate very easily. One thing that the California poppy is very sensitive is to transplanting. So California poppies have very deep roots. They are like phyton roots. So basically they do not really these phyton roots, also called taproot, are very sensitive to break, are very easy to break when you transplant the plant. So I would suggest plant the seeds where you want them to flower, and do not try to transplant them. Really, these California poppies tolerate really little transplanting, and usually they die if you try to transplant them. This is the only weak point of this beautiful and amazingly robust plant. I would suggest to plant the seeds either in early autumn, like now, or in late spring. In this way they will germinate thanks to the wet and warm conditions, and they will survive. In UK, at least in Kent, but I'm sure in most areas of the UK the plant will survive the winter without any problems, because it's not particularly cold. Probably in colder areas, I would say zone USDA 6 probably, they might be annual, so remember to collect the seeds, even if these plants should self seeds pretty easily, and then the seeds should be should germinate in spring. The plant is very famous. Is a very famous tourist attraction in the Antelope Valley in California. Indeed, it is a place that hosts the California Poppy Reserve. This is located in the Los Angeles County. Here in the UK, you can find an incredible show of California poppies in the Kew Gardens. Near the greenhouse of the cacti, there is a huge field of California poppies, of orange California poppies, with a lot of bees and bumblebees pollinating them. It is one probably of the best sights you can see at the Kew Gardens. So definitely, if you go around the Kew Gardens, go to have a look to near the cacti greenhouse, because the field of California poppies there is absolutely stunning, especially in summer. The Escholzia californica is a plant that, as I said, being distributed in the wild in the southern USA, southwestern USA and Mexico, loves sun and is very tolerant of drought. Obviously, it doesn't like to get waterlogged, so I would say that well-drained soil and full sun are really the main conditions to cultivate this gorgeous plant. About the name, the Escholzia californica was the first named species in the genus Escholzia, and it is named after the genus is named after the German botanist. After the yes, the German botanist John Frederick von Escholz, that indeed give name to the plant genus. The plant is, as I said, is one of the best plant you can grow in the garden, because it's absolutely loved by pollinators. It is the colors of the flowers you can see are gorgeous. This in particular, the Orange King, is an incredible orange yellow flowers, but as I said, California poppies come around they come in many different colors, and it's very easy to grow and need just well drained soil and full sun to grow, and it is an absolutely plant absolutely loved by pollinators. The only thing that unfortunately this California poppy doesn't have is fragrance. The plants, the flowers are not fragrant at all, but I would say that in considering all the incredible qualities of this plant, this is definitely should be not a problem to decide to add this gorgeous plant to your garden. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you like the video, please give us a thumbs up. Otherwise, obviously, give a thumbs down, and any comment obviously you would like to leave on this video is more than welcome. And if you need any more information, please let me know. I will be very happy to share any information with you about the cultivation of this plant. If you like this video and you like also my other videos, it would be great if you can please subscribe to support my channel. And in the meantime, I thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye.